A message about Jesus. Jesus said, "Do not be afraid," more than almost anything else in the Bible. But a new year often brings fear anyway. Fear about what's coming. Fear about repeating the same mistakes. Fear about not knowing how things will turn out. So I just want to take a few minutes and talk about how Jesus invites us to step into a new year without being controlled by fear. One of the things that stands out about Jesus is that he doesn't usually say, "Do not be afraid," when life is calm. He says it when people are uncertain, when they're overwhelmed, when they're standing in the unknown. And that sounds a lot like how a new year feels for many of us. In Mark chapter 4, the disciples are in a boat with Jesus when a sudden storm comes up. The waves are crashing. The situation feels out of control, and they genuinely believe they're about to die. Meanwhile, Jesus is asleep. That contrast is important. The storm didn't mean Jesus wasn't present. It meant the disciples were facing something bigger than their understanding. When Jesus wakes up, he calms the storm, and then he asks them questions. Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith? Jesus isn't shaming them. He's revealing something. Fear and faith both want to lead, but they can't lead at the same time. A new year often brings that same tension. We want to trust God, but we're also aware of everything that could go wrong. Money, health, relationships, the future. When focus only on the storm and forget who's in the boat with us. What Jesus shows us is that fear doesn't mean God has left. The storm didn't push Jesus away. He was there the entire time. And in the same way, uncertainty doesn't mean God is absent in your life right now. Starting a new year doesn't require a perfect plan. It doesn't require having everything figured out. Jesus never promised certainty. He promised presence. And this year feels heavy. If this year feels heavy or unclear or even frightening, you're not behind. You're human. And starting the year with Jesus doesn't mean fear disappears. It means fear doesn't get the final word. Wherever this year leads, you don't walk into it alone. Thanks for taking a few minutes to start the year here. Thank you so much, and God bless.